Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Foundry. Last episode we had gotten a whole bunch of production area set up, and I was running into a problem where basically the routing of all the materials was not very efficient, and I wasn't able to easily kind of output things and input things, and it was just kind of getting ugly. So I decided that, between episodes I was probably going to go around and kind of streamline this a little bit and change the way it's set up. Excuse me. And in so doing, I am basically moving all of our end products, kind of our belts and our loaders and our all those little things that we had started making over here. So there's 50 miners right there, and there's 100 loaders there, and I think this one's got some double loaders in it, or second lane loaders. Yeah, it's got a stack of those. And this thing's got, it's got 100 loaders in it, and this one's got, let's get the thing off of the screen, 10 loaders in it, and this one's got, components, and we've got 600 plus still foundations, and that's after I came over here and grabbed some, and another 1,000 belts in here. And then so what I ended up doing was I took and rerouted both of our outputs from the smelters to run parallel to each other down here. Now, before I actually got them running parallel, as you see, that kind of starts right here. I took a branch off of each, brought one up here of the xenoferrite plates to feed the mechanical parts, right? The mechanical components. So that I've got an output line of those, and I've got 4 of those machines making those, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then over here on the other side, I've got my Technum rods coming in, right? And those are making the couple or the cable coils. And I've got 2 of those set up to do that, and those are outputting directly to the same belt, right? That is picking them up for the electronic parts or components, whatever they're called, and then outputting those electronic components onto a second lane or second belt here, right? That's a little further away, and that's where these things come in handy. And then I've got that coming down here and joining the rest of our components so that they're all lined up. And then I took and started moving some of our construction buildings, our assemblers from over there to over here. So far I've got the foundations, which there's almost 200 in here, and then I've got 1,000 sitting in here, plus a few stragglers here, right? And then here I've got producing our conveyors, right? And putting those out onto their own conveyor and into another storage container. I thought I set that to, oh right, because I put another stack in there to kind of clean up some of my inventory. But that is currently set to the same 1,000 or 5 stack limit, so 1,000 belts in this case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's got lock on it, but I ended up taking and dropping a stack in there out of my inventory just to clear up some space because that was getting really full. And next on the agenda is probably going to be, and I might even kind of build a little spin-off kind of area off this side, so it'll take some of those belts there and turn them into slopes right here, and just leave those in their assembler, right? But in order to do that, I would have to bring some more of the iron and mechanical parts over here to do that. That is kind of low on the agenda. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've got 50 plus slopes on my person right now, I believe. So I got 50, looks like 50 exactly. So it's not going to kill me to not have those. One thing that I do need to get set up that I didn't even have set up over there is the splitters, the balancers. I can't remember exactly what they're called. I can never remember exactly what they're called. But you know, I didn't have them being automated over on the other side, and I need to make sure I've got those automated to at least have a stack of them for me, so that when I need them, I've got them readily available. So anyways, I was going through and doing all of that, moving all of that stuff over here, and was, you know, the intention had been to bring you guys back after I had done all of that. But I recalled earlier saying something about layering the belts, or weaving them, or braiding them, or whatever you want to call it. But basically, if you look right here, I've got the Technum rods down here, and right above them on another level, I've got these mechanical components, right? Or it's mechanical parts, electronic components, something like that. Anyways, they're on separate levels, and I can take those levels as high as I want, as far as I know, as many levels up or down as I want or need or can imagine. So I brought you guys back to kind of show you some of that as I was doing it, and maybe show you a little bit more of the process of setting up kind of assembly lines, I guess, an array. I don't know what you want to call it, but basically the idea here is that we're going to take and get the ramps set up. We're going to do that back here rather than over there, I think. Because these are already making the belts. And technically I can direct feed, since that's full, I can direct feed the belts right into, it takes 2 belts and some mechanical components, which I've got there, and some Xeno plates, which I've got here and here. And I can probably... Where'd I go? What just happened? I can probably take those and route them up and over this to feed on the other side here. Probably. I'm not 100% confident on that though, so I have to go up 2 levels to get over the top of this. The ramps, I can place one. Let's see, 5. Yeah, so I can place one, but I can't place a belt on top of the ramp. It's up another level. See, so I'm gonna have to, in order to get those plates, the overflow that's not going into production here, to feed over there, I would have to go up 2 levels and down 2 levels. The plus side is that the ramp assembler doesn't necessarily have to be aligned with this one. I kind of like them aligned because it just looks better. But I won't even be able to start my way down. I mean, I could start my way down here. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. So we want to go up, but we want to start going up as soon as possible. We'll go there, and then we turn that away and run this over here. And what? What? Oh. Clicked on the container. There and there. Can I put... I wonder... We want to go down though. No, it won't let me put it there. Okay. So put that there. And then we'll come down. We'll do an immediate turn. And then we'll come down again. And then we'll do another immediate turn to provide supply here. Wait, not there. Not there. Although, I could. So I've already got these. Oh, that's not going to work though. Yeah, because it would be lined up over there. Okay. So that tells me what I got to do. So I need one of those, and it's got to be lined up here-ish. Oh, that actually works. I think that actually works. It does. But we want panel on it. Yeah, it can be there, that's fine. That goes there. That goes there. So that'll go right into there. That's perfect. Cool. Okay, so we know we need you going in. We know we need you going in. We know we need you going in. We know we need you going out. We just need that piece of belt right there. Right? Why you no work? Because we haven't set a recipe. You're gonna make ramps for us. And that's good. Oh, but we don't really want those going out, do we? We want those staying in there, because we don't need a whole bunch of them. So now we've got foundation going into a chest or a container. We've got our conveyor belts going into a container, and we've got it also helping produce the ramps that we're going to need on hand. So next, what else do we need? Well, we need some loaders. We need some balancers. We need, and I think we're going to move with the balancers next. So we finished our foundations, our building blocks. We finished our belts. We finished our ramps. So the next thing, logically, along our hotbar there is going to be the balancers here. So let's grab another assembler here. And we want to spin it around so the panel's on the same side. We're going to go ahead and stick with that 3-block balance between them. And we want you to make balancers, please. Okay, well, those take conveyors also, and machinery parts, and electronic components. Well, we've got the machinery parts right here, right? They're already coming down the line, so we just continue those down and pick some up right here. Okay, and then we've also got belts right here, right? So these, we've got just enough space to get over the top of this belt, and then we can bring them over here and drop them in right there. Just like, we'll leave a little bit of space because I think we're going to need some to come down and meet up to it, but like, and we want to go up, rotate that way, and look at that, and it'll just come right down right here. Right, so now we've got our machinery parts, we've got our belts, although I feel like now the belts wouldn't have worked coming this way, would they? Or would they? They actually would. So if we take you, and we drop in you, then we take and that, spin you around that way, and that way. Should be connected back up, right? Yes. And then here, we want to go up. And because we got to get over these loaders, we got to go up again. But we can. We have the space to do it. Just got to find the right place to stand. Yeah. Gives. Right there. Thank you. And then just take one of those, and now we want to come back down. Ooh, yeah, we need to move away from the wall a little bit here. I just way overcomplicated that. Yeah, so let's collect all this back up. So there was absolutely no need to do any of that. Did you guys see what I saw? In fact, I don't even need that. Give it back. So this line is belts that are being fed to that container right there. That container's full. And as long as that container's full, then I can just take this line and, and continue it over here. Oops, missed one. And I think we'll stop on that first block there, because over here it's going to be a much better place for us to bring in the electronic parts, because they're right there, and we need to get them up here anyways. So this thing, I don't think I would need that just yet. But what we can do is take and go up from here. Dirt, why do you do that? Oh. Probably because of the way I have it connected. Actually, not there. There we want excuse me a second. All right, we want one of these here, right? So that we can continue this line down. We'll do the same thing with the rest of them, just for continuity's sake. But this one, and instead of wrapping around over the top of all of this, I think what we're going to do is something like this. And we're still going to wrap around over the top of all of it, but we're going to do it in, I think, a little bit more compact way. Because this is already kind of in the way. What we can do is we just work our way around the back of it, right? I think this might actually... Oop, don't want you to go there, though. I want you to go there. And bring those down here like this and like this, right? So that gets us our belts, it gets us our mechanical components and our electronic parts, right? All we got to do is set them up to input. And input, right? And then we'll even set up an input. Okay. We'll have to scoot these down, I think. See, you're going to output and you're going to input to that one. You're going to go elsewhere. Cap you at probably 2 stacks. I think they go to 50 apiece. And we're going to go ahead and pull this one, and this one, and this one. We'll just have to place them down as needed. Alternatively, we could stack them out this way. That might be a better option. That, and those. Anyways, need to move on. Got next thing on the agenda here is going to be a loader, and then our second lane loaders. I think we might need to go grab some more belt for that though. Those are going to be over here. And I don't want to grab out of that box because I've got this box over here that is chock full of them. I guess go ahead and take it out of the box. In fact, I might just go ahead and take all of it. There's me a little over 1,000, 1,100 belts there. Go ahead and grab you. Also you. You're my belt maker, and you're basically empty. Grab these belts. Go dump parts into things that are using parts, because I don't want to be carrying it all with me. I think we'll hang on to those parts, though. Excuse me, what do you need? You can have those. That took some of the belt out of my inventory, which is okay. I still got almost 1,000 on me. Wrong buttons again. Don't want a crafting menu either. Let's get this sorted again. Gonna have to figure out somewhere to put C3BB back down, because I kind of picked him up and sort of kind of a little bit moved him out of the way into my pocket. We should go put the science in the science thing. Where is my science thing? That's not science. That's science. Put the science things in there, puts me at 40. Oh, and then that was the other thing, is I was going to start a research before I brought you guys back. I'm like, no. I'll just wait till they get back. And it looks like we really only have one option. I can't unlock any of these because they're prerequisites, like Science Pack 2. And that's going to be on both sides of the tree here. So I can continue with these, which will give me some building blocks for later on when I actually decide to start building, buildings, which I haven't looked into at all yet. I haven't progressed real far into this game, only about as far as mining ignium ore for fuel and for steel. I unlocked the following ore, or the following resource. I don't think it's an ore, I think it's a liquid, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't actually mined any of it or harvested. But with that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and work on some of this deco stuff, just to get it knocked out and kill some time with the types of science packs that we currently have. That's another thing we're going to have to get built up here, is another science assembler. So I've deconstructed the one that we had. Probably not wisely, but nonetheless, it is gone, and I'll have to build a new one for that. Which means our research is going to stall out here before too long, because I kind of stole what makes it. With that said, though, I could still theoretically make science over here. And may, actually, because I've already got my research thing right here. I can just put up a whole line of them here and just feed science to all of them, and it'll make the research go by so much faster. Because right now it's just creeping along 1% every 3 or 4 seconds. So it's not moving super fast. And we're also going to get to a point, already starting to get to a point, where our mines are getting really deep, and we're going to have to move them down to keep to be able to keep mining these deposits. But there are other deposits. I don't know if they show up on the map yet. Yeah, unknown resource. So that's our igneum ore. That's where we're getting our electricity from right now. That's our technum ore that we already know, and that's our xeno ore that we already know. This one down here, xenoferrite ore, says it's unreachable. Mining force required 1. So I found that mining force to get that low, I don't know that I can't remember if our drill gets to that point or not, but we do have something that will help us dig that deep. And hopefully we'll get to that here before too terribly long, but we do have to unlock Science Pack 2 for that, as well as a technology beyond that. So it actually would be really beneficial for us to get the rest of, or to get science set back up, and maybe on a little bit of a scale, so I could build more than one every 30 seconds, I think it is, for that science pack. But that is actually a later problem. I want to get all this stuff moved and set up over there on our actual production line, where we have all the prerequisite components already being fed, just so we can make the things. With that said, pretty sure we're going to have to extend this platform quite a bit here, because we're only 2 wide for the assemblers here, and these ones are kind of chained the way that they are because they use the same components more or less. And I do kind of want to keep building out this direction, because it gives me the ability to reach these containers and keep them lined up like this for primary accessibility or easy accessibility. Okay, Deco 1 is done. Maybe we will go ahead and research Science Pack 2, just so we can get it out of the way. Ooh, I don't know if we have enough enough science to do it, but we're gonna try here. It says we need 30. Takes 20 seconds at a time. So that's what, 600 seconds, 10 minutes to complete Science Pack 2 research. Assuming that we have a minimum of 30 science packs over in the research center. Give me 1 sec. Need to take a quick drink. And next thing up, so we've got now our foundations, we've got our belts, we've got our conveyors, we've got our balancers. Excuse me, we need loaders. So what does a loader take? Loader takes, say 1, 2, 3, we're on the same grid line, yes, perfect right there. You take xenoferrite plates, machinery parts, and components. Okay. We did set this one up to construct stuff, right? Yeah. So we've got, get that off of the screen. We've got both of these right here. Not exactly the way that I would want them, but it shouldn't be too difficult to drop those in right here. If we go like this, boom, boom, and we drop in one of these, and then we drop in, oh, I don't think I have enough space, man. But what I can do is just bring it out this way, I guess. Then we kind of do the same thing over here with these. And this, I think, we can put one of these lane balancers right underneath there. So it'll keep feeding that and give me an extra lane here. Okay, and then we'll get some inputs there and there, and then xenoplates. Might just have to bring some of those all the way around over here. Or do I? Do I? I do not. So this is where we're getting kind of funky with the belts, but it's all right. I think this will work. Can I put one there? No, it has to go there. Jump over here. Let's see. These are going to that machine there. So actually, this way a little bit. No, don't. Dang it. That's on the same line. Alright, cool. We gotta get past all of this though. Right there. And then down. Down, and a flat piece at the bottom, a loader here, input to be sure, and we'll get rid of that belt because on this side we're going to put a loader out, right? There, and we're going to take our output belt, go that away, are already occupied, so we just need another one here. And an input loader here. And just set our stacks restrictions here. We'll go probably 2 stacks on those as well. And then I believe what I need to do is actually, so this could get a little tricky, but what I think I need to do is I need to continue these lines down. Which I guess technically, can I stack those? I can. Very nice. Sorry, doggo's not behaving. And then, because I think the, no. We'll just check our crafting menu. The second lane loader takes the exact same things as the first lane loader, just in larger quantities. Right, plates, machinery components, plates, machinery components, and really it's just more plates. So yeah, I can continue those lines down, that one there, this one here, to another one of these, but we need to extend our foundation here a bit. Which is fine. I knew this was going to be big. And we're going to go as big as we can here. We're just going to keep extending this out. That's probably okay for now because we still got some we're going to have to fill in. Go drill out all the little intersectors here. Actually, not so bad. Now we're reaching the edge of this this level of the area where it's starting to ramp up to go towards and up the mountains, right? We're either going to have to change the level on which we're building, meaning build kind of a connection right here all the way across and then build up to the next level until we have to go up and up and up and up and up and up again, or we dig the ground out, which not a pleasant thought at this point. That's still a future problem. It's not going to hurt us at any juncture, really, no matter how you look at it. We'll figure it out, but alright, we would like you to please make the second lane loader. And for that, we're just going to continue these lines sort of kind of go down like this, right? Except we'll reverse the roll or the place at which they go into the system here. Input. it there. And we're just taking, extend this down this way. And if I need to add more off of that line, I just bring it on the inside lane. Do the same thing there. Just bam, bam. This one would pop out, and that would pop in. And we'll just keep leapfrogging them in a spiral like that, sort of, if we have to. You come out one more so that I can drop down the ramp here. And then we're going to have to wrap our belts around a little bit. That's okay. And then over on this side, we'll just take this and continue it along like that. And put one more loader in here. And we'll put our output loader, yeah, right here. Why not? Output. And we're going to send you this way. There's a ramp that goes up. Belt that goes over, ramp that goes down. And I guess we'll just put it right. Oh. Did I do that? Whatever. Right there, and we'll put that there, and that there, and we'll tell you to also limit to just 2 stacks, please. Alright, so now we have our loaders, we have our second lane loaders, we have our belts, we have our ramps, we have our foundations. So basically our entire logistics hotbar has now been filled out over here. Yeah, it's a little bit longer down one direction, but it's also a lot more compact along the other axis. Doesn't really matter. This is an infinite world from what I understand, and we will be able to build forever. Or at least until my PC says, yeah, that's not going to happen anymore, bro. And then at that point, we'll probably be at the end of that playthrough. But for now, we would like to come over here, actually, and pick up the machines that are making the machines that we just put down over there. So pick that, all the things, all the stuff. You're making which one? You're making the second lane. What are you? You're the miners. So we'll leave you because you're already, or you haven't been rebuilt yet. But we'll pick this one up, get all the junk out of it. A lot of junk. We'll pick this up, and we'll pick this up. We'll pick this and those. That, you making? You're making... kind of torn on whether or not to just kind of shunt those into the production line or no. Alright, science has run out, so we might go ahead and actually we might go ahead and leave that stuff there just so we can use it to make science. Where are you? Your foundations. What's my foundation situation? 180? Yeah, we'll take it. No, not enough space. Of course there's not enough space. Okay, yeah, you're good. Here, take some stuff though, would you? Not really. What about you? Nope. Let's come over here to these machines. These machines tend to take more stuff. Not the things that are taking more kind of intermediate stuff though. Yeah, like that stuff. Alright, what did that do to my inventory? It helped a little bit. Sort that. Okay, there's part of the problem. We need to go take out a bunch of these things. So, you're already... Just the 2-laners. Basically already full. But that's okay. We'll keep a little bit on us. It's 25 that we'll keep on us. So that works. And then these here, we'll take and keep basically 2 stacks on us. And these here, do I have excess? I do not. I've got 12 altogether. I think that's okay. Don't need any more belts. Alright, now we go back over and try to pick all that stuff up again. What are you making? You are making foundation, right? That's all you do? Alright, so what does it take to make science? Not tab. Science. Go to get other stuff. We did get other stuff with the deco blocks. Cubes, slopes, corners, rounds. Oh my goodness. We actually could build some stuff here. Okay, cool. Science. Science takes machinery parts and technum rods. Simple enough. Technum rods right there. Already on the line. And I'm pretty sure we have machinery parts down here. Don't we? Let me up. No. No. Alright, I mean, we've got machinery parts being made, and could technically route some of that iron over here too. Because I really do want to get some science going here. So let's grab, make sure I have some space around it here. And we're gonna, yeah, just like that actually. And actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna deselect that. We're gonna configure you to make Science Pack 1. Actually, we're gonna configure you to make those. Alright, and then we're going to make another one of those. And Control Q will copy the building and its settings. So that should already be set up to make the machinery. See? And then we'll do just a regular copy. It's just a Q to quick pick it. And we'll configure this one to make science. Right? Except maybe we don't want it there. Let's see what we can do with this first. So we know we want to get some of these xenoplates over. Over this way. We're going to have to change levels a little bit, which is okay. It's actually one of the things that makes this game what it is the ability to build belts on multiple levels. I haven't played Satisfactory, but I have seen it played, and that's one of the things that I actually liked about Satisfactory, was the ability to build the belts on different levels. I think this game does it better, honestly. At least from what I saw of Satisfactory being played. But no matter how you look at it, this is well done. Very well done. Oops. And while the game is still in beta, meaning it's still in active development and testing, it is very much a game in its current state. Alright, we'll run these down to at least there. We'll grab input. You're going to input. And we might actually just output them both on the same side. Use the second lane loaders to do that. I'm going to go output from there and there. And that gives us the parts. And then Technum rods are already kind of right over here. Wonder, no, I could over there. Or to pull that, and that. We'll put that back, just a little bit further back, right? And then we'll put another one right here, which will keep that line fed. That'll keep that line fed and give me a line to pull from right here. might even do something super fancy. Just go right over the top of this, because this is going to drop down on the other side and take the place of the Xeno plates. Yeah. So we want it to come down right here. That high, two more, or actually one is fine, because we're just going to bring that back over the top of it. Haha! We go up, so up, up. Down along this way for a ways, and these down along this way for a ways, and we're going to put down probably 3 of these. Put one. Makes Science Pack 1 for me. And then get the settings off of that and move this down. Maybe we'll do 5. Right? And then put down our loaders, input, and we'll get our double lane loaders. Make sure those are set to input. Crafting, just don't know that I have enough supply to actually feed them. We're at time wise. We're almost wrapped up on time here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these science packs. We're going to output them onto a belt out here. We'll just do it from kind of the same one on each one of these. And we're going to send them back to the science center, the research thing. And that will give us some science output, I guess. Where to go with it though? Maybe we'll move it. We'll just build our science out. Sure, maybe this out this way. Well, that's not helpful. We don't necessarily need to go too big right now, but I think we'll go ahead, grab that, and we'll bring it over here. And maybe we'll just pop it down right here right now. See, I don't think I have that on a hotbar anywhere, so we'll just well, we will probably want it on a hotbar at some point. Put it there for right now. And we're going to drop it down right here. So that'd be right here. And we're going to feed it with a input loader. And these here science packs. And I think that is going to have to wrap us up for today. I am out of time for this episode. Thank you again for joining along with me here. I really appreciate you guys coming, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below. That's what feeds the YouTube algorithm and helps me get a little bit more views, maybe some notoriety. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell to be alerted anytime I release some new content. And with all that said, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.